Hi there, this is Dan from MetaMorphPro, and in this video I'm going to explain how to perform a trade using the MetaMorphPro platform. Now, the first thing you'll need to do is visit the app.metamorph.pro URL. Then you'll be taken to the markets page, and you'll then be able to connect your wallet using this button here. Now, if you're not familiar with how to connect a wallet, you can simply click the link below the green button, and that will explain how you can either connect your Ledger or MetaMask wallet and how to get started using those two if you're unfamiliar with those as well. So in this case, I am going to connect my wallet by simply clicking the button. I'm then going to connect using MetaMask. It will then bring up the MetaMask option. I will then enter my password. It will then ask me if I am okay with accessing MetaMask using MetaMorphPro. I will then say yes, connect. And I will then be taken to this page here. Now, because this account is very new, I have already unlocked this area, and so that is one extra step you will need to do in order to get started. So it's just a matter of unlocking this area, and the next step will then be to wrap your Ethereum into WETH. Okay, so before you can trade any of these tokens on the platform, you do need some WETH, okay, which is essentially just a wrapped version of Ethereum, and you'll need Ethereum to get started. So what, in my case, I am going to do here is just wrap half of this Ethereum into WETH, and I'll click wrap. So I've just entered 0.5 Ether, which is half of the Ethereum there roughly. Again, another pop-up box has appeared. I'm clicking confirm. It says the wrap transaction has gone through or going through. The wrapping is in progress now. And I will then be able to start trading below once that's gone through. Doesn't take too long. It's usually more than or less than wraps successful. Okay, it's gone through already, and we're ready to go. Okay, so what you'll then do is you'll have the option of either buying METM using WETH or selling WETH using METM. Okay, I'll just do a bit of a refresh here so the amount loads up properly into the wrap version of WETH. Okay, it's now appearing there. Okay, and what I will now do is I will click the highest bid amount, which is this one here. Okay, now that price is 30,000 METM. Don't let that shock you. That's just the price which is set to actually buy WETH, because WETH is a higher amount of a token. Okay, I believe it's $200 or less at the time of this video. So that is why WETH is much higher than METM, and the price is structured accordingly. Okay, so what you'll now then need to do is enter an amount. So it's actually brought up this buy amount here for me. Now I can either buy that full amount at 0.2 WETH, or I can maybe buy in half of that, okay, which is 0.1, and as long as it's over $5 here, the trade will go through. Okay, so it then also gives me the option of whether I want to trade at these time frames. Okay, so the one that it's currently set on is under 2 minutes to go through. Okay, and it's 13 cents gas fee. Okay, and it tells me as well that I'm selling 0.1 WETH for 3,000 METM. So I'm happy with that. I'm just going to click Sell WETH now. It's then going to bring up another pop-up window. I'm going to click Confirm. It now says your transaction is successful. Okay, it does take an extra few seconds to go through because it's going out onto the blockchain and performing an actual task there. So let's just wait until that fully goes through. In fact, I might even just do a refresh. Okay, it will take a few seconds. While that's going through, I'll just explain a few other things about this area. Okay, so basically you can either find a token that is a pair of METM to trade with, and you can easily just simply click that tab there at the top and go through all the available tokens. Okay, so there's plenty of tokens there to choose from, or you can select the desired pair from the main tabs here also. And if you want to trade against WETH, so that wouldn't be METM, it would just be WETH against all the main trading pairs, you can do that also just by switching over to the WETH tab. Okay, and there's again all tokens available for WETH there as well. These are the other popular ones that you may want to just quickly select also, and that's how that works. So we're just going to go back now to METM and WETH, and it looks like that trade of the sell order that I placed went through. Okay, the 0.1 at the 30,000, and just to confirm that, I'll now click on Reports, and that now appears there also. Okay, so that also gives you a very nice indication as to where the transaction has taken place. It gives you the timestamp. It also gives you the URL if you ever want to visit that as well on the blockchain. And it then gets shown inside the trade history also. Okay, now that pretty much wraps up this video. In the next series we're going to do other videos explaining how to use the exchange section and what the information entails for the other sections within the MetaMorphPro platform. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you soon.